Hi gang, Mikey D here, and if I were king, I would require the 4 Hillsborough Commissioners who tried to derail the removal of the Confederate Monument in downtown Tampa to face constant discrimination for the rest of their lives. And I would mandate that every time Commissioners Stacy White, Ken Hagan, Sandy Merman, and Victor Christ walked into their offices, they would have to pass a sign saying they are ignorant and inferior to the rest of the people in our area. Let's see how they like that. Because if you think that statue is about paying homage to those who fought for the South in the Civil War and it's a celebration of our history, you are sadly mistaken. The monument was erected to remind African Americans, even though the South lost the Civil War, the white guys were still in charge. Just listen to the words of Herbert Phillips, who was the state attorney and keynote speaker at the monument's dedication almost 100 years ago. The South stands ready to welcome all good citizens, he said, who seek to make their homes within her borders. But the South detests and despises all, it matters not from whence they came, who in any manner encourages social equality with an ignorant and inferior race. Look, I'm a white guy and I can't ever fully understand the discrimination that African Americans have had to endure. But remember, this monument is in front of what used to be the Hillsborough Courthouse and now the state attorney's office. And I can understand that black people walking past the monument to go into the building could feel they will never get equal justice. Now, what if we substituted Jews, Catholics, Hispanics, Irish, Italians for African Americans in that dedication speech? How quickly would that monument come down? However, in a complete act of cowardice, the 4 commissioners try to impose a barrier to removing the offensive statue. Thankfully, the community stepped up and gave the commissioners the middle finger. It's also worth noting 3 of the 4, Hagan, Merman, and Christ, are the ones scamming the system with the term limit shuffle so they can continue to feed off the public trough by just changing districts. Shame on all 3 of you. Get a real job. Leave us alone. Use your copy of the take-home game to play commissioner in the privacy of your own home. Look, I understand we can't erase history as if we lived in some kind of Orwellian novel, but also, we can't have a society where we idolize objects that were erected to put people in their place and discriminate. Imagine a monument of a swastika in place of the Confederate Monument and having supporters say, we should keep it there because we can't deny history. That's complete BS, as is the argument we can't forget history for the Confederate Monument. And that's why I would have the 4 commissioners every day face discrimination and walk past a sign saying they are inferior. If I were king. I'm Mike Deason.